Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Walker. Obviously, normally I would say to you, good morning everybody, or good morning boys and girls, and I'm going to pretend in my head that you're all saying good morning back. I hope everyone's doing well at home. I miss you so much, your teachers miss you so much, but we're here, just not right in person, but we're here for you if you need us. Today I'm going to share a story with you and give you a little activity to try at home. And I'll share stories as much as I can and send them out to your family so that anytime you need a little read aloud from Mrs. Walker, I'm here for you. Also, email me if anybody needs anything at all. So, today's story is called The Very Last Castle by Travis Junker. In the middle of a small town stood something you might not expect. A castle. It was, in fact, the very last castle. There had been others, but over time they had been taken down or fallen apart or been destroyed. All but one. For reasons no one could remember, no one ever came out. And no one was allowed in. Up in the tower, the guard watched the townspeople silently pass by. Then there was Ib. Every day she walked past the castle all alone. Every day she stopped. She looked up. She saw the lone guard standing stone still. Plunk! Since no one had been inside the castle, the townspeople had ideas about who or what was in there. Snap, snap, snap. Monsters, said Miss Wicks. Thud, thud, thud. Giants, said Alex. Hiss, hiss, hiss. Snakes, said Ib's grandfather. Maybe it's something terrible, Ib thought one day. But maybe it's something else. Plunk. The next morning, Ib walked past the castle. She stopped and looked up at the tower. No guard. Ib had an idea. She floated across the moat, walked up to the door, and with all the strength she had, knock, knock, knocked. Can you see all those snakes? Ib didn't stop running until she was sitting in her desk at school, scared and out of breath. Maybe Grandpa was right. She didn't tell anyone what happened. Not long after, an envelope arrived. Inside was an invitation. Your presence is requested at the front of the castle on Sunday at noon. Everyone told Ib to stay away. Monsters, said Miss Wicks. Giants, said Alex. Snakes, said her grandfather. Maybe it's something terrible, Ib thought. But could it be something else? On Sunday, Ib stood all alone outside the front gate. With a loud thunk, the drawbridge began to lower. She trembled. She looked up at the tower. Empty. She took a deep breath. Slowly, Ib did something none of the townspeople had ever done. She walked inside. Turned out, Miss Wicks and Alex had been right. There were monsters, but not the monsters that she thought. And there were giants, but no snakes. Welcome, came a voice. A kind voice. It was the guard. He removed his helmet. He was much older than Ib had expected. I'm the last one left. May I show you around? For the rest of the day, Ib and the guard, his name was William, visited every corner of the castle. Before long, they were pruning near the great hall. Snap, snap, snap. And harvesting by the palace. Thud, thud, thud. They ended up where they had started. Why now? Asked Ib. All the other castles are gone, answered William. And someday I will be too. I want someone brave to take my place. Someone curious. Will you help me? Ib thought about William all on his own. She thought about her family and friends outside the castle. She thought. And then she knew. Yes, Ib replied, but I have a request. In the middle of a small town stood the very last castle. Sometimes someone came out, and everyone was welcome in. The end. I hope you enjoyed that story. I think it's a story about something that we all have to be right now, which is brave. Things were different inside the castle than Ib thought, and things are a little different for us right now, but if we're all brave and we all come together as a community, we're going to be just fine. For today's activity, I want you to find in your house some Legos or some building blocks, just like we do at school. If you have magnet tiles, anything that you have that you can build. And I would like you to build a castle. If you want to email me a picture of it, I would love to see it. But you don't have to, of course. This is just optional. If you don't have anything to build with, then you can get a piece of paper and draw what would be an amazing castle that you would love to see in the middle of Verona. Until next time, everybody, I'll see you soon. Bye.